That must feel like a really big win, does it?
No, it feels like a big result. Obviously, we were behind. We had to show some character. Then I think in the second half we were a little bit more brave with the ball and also with the pressing. In the first half we couldn't find many spaces. They were defending very well, even in the wide areas, because we didn't have many runs in behind, so they could manage very well that, and we're a little bit slow with the ball. But obviously it's a very important win, another 3 points, and that's the aim.
I suppose ultimately the VAR decision has proved quite pivotal in that game. It took quite a while for the referee to arrive at that. How did you see it on the pitch?
No, he was just waiting just to understand if it was a red card, because he told me straight away that the penalty was confirmed, but they had to see the red card. Obviously, we know that the red card, when it's like a push or a pull, and no intention to go for the ball, is a red card, because it was last man, but he was trying to understand if Mateus was in control of the ball or not.
You'll know that Dean Henderson has a pretty good record at saving penalties. So what was key to beating him today?
No, obviously I work with him. I was with him after he had a spell at Forest. I had a penalty against Forest. He told me what he was supposed to do when he was there, so I knew what he was waiting from me. He even told me now at the end that he wanted to go again to the same side as he did last week and save it. Luckily for me, he went to the other side as I thought, and the ball went in.
Well, you weren't done there. It was the perfect ball into Benjamin Sesko. How much trust do you have in him at the moment with the goal-scoring form that he's in?
No, he's a very good player. You know, he just wanted to find his confidence back, and I think he can do much better. And he's a kid that always wants to improve, and I think he's aware of that. He's never happy with just a goal, and that's very important for a player to play at this club, because when you kind of relax and feel yourself too much, you go through the wrong path. But he's very aware that he needs to score week in, week out at this club, and he's doing that. And for everyone at the club, everyone is very happy with the progress he's having, and hopefully he's going to have even more goals until the end of the season.
Well, as a team, you are making great progress. What does this result do for your top four ambitions?
No, obviously he gives us a chance to get closer to the third place now, but it's a lot of games to go still, and we have a lot to do. It's very important that we, as I said before, we don't feel that we are already in the place we want to be, because the season still has a lot of games to play, 10 I think, and that's a lot of points in game, and so we need to make as much points as we can.
Well, for now, enjoy this victory. A great team performance, but you are the player of the match. Well done.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. That must feel you've made performance.
Yeah, I'm really happy. I think it was a test for us today, and you know, coming in at half time and go down, something slightly kind of new for us, and so I thought we didn't start the game great. Credit to Palace, they did, and I thought then we grew into the game as the half went on, and certainly second half I thought we stepped up again, and it was a big thing to overcome, being a goal down at home so early, and to win the game against a team that they're tough to break down and they're well organised. So it was a big step for us today, and I was really happy with the way the boys kind of approached that and reacted to it, and got there in the end.
Yeah, before you reached the turning point, that first half, when you drill down into it, where do you think you perhaps struggled to find your rhythm a little bit?
I'd rather talk about the hour after that, really. I think it's football, you know, they're a good team, and it doesn't take much for the game to swing both ways. We just weren't quite sharp, we weren't quite there. So I've been there as a player. You just got to work your way out of it, and the boys did. So we'll obviously look at it, you know, and we'll address it. But I thought there was a lot of good things in the game that we can take from moving forward as well.
I suppose the pivotal moment then, the decisions. How did you see both at the penalty and the red card? The referee took his time a little bit, but was it clear to you?
Well, he's clean for one goal, Mateus, and it was a great pass from Bruno and a great position for us to get into. So it definitely asked the question of the officials at that point. I've literally not seen it, but what the fourth official told us that the decision was it wasn't for the penalty. It was when he went to the screen, it was just for what card he was going to give. So is what it is, you know. We'll take it. Obviously, it was a big moment of the game, but I thought we deserved it.
Yeah, I suppose it's one thing having the extra man, but then really taking advantage of that situation. How do you think the players were able to do that so well?
Yeah, it's a difficult balance, that, you know, because they obviously still set up to break forward and got dangerous players, and they had moments when we had to kind of react and deal with it. But yeah, again, credit to the boys, you know, and breaking down that defence that's kind of so well drilled, and we did it in different ways. We could have had more, so it was a good way to finish the game.
Tesco on the score sheet again. What did you make of his performance as a whole this afternoon?
Yeah, Ben's there to score goals, and he's done enough of that lately, and it's something that I've said it. He's going to be an important player. He is an important player. He's going to be even more important as he kind of progresses and improves all the time. So to get his start today, for me, it wasn't a big drama. It was a natural kind of decision. Ahmad coming on and rotating a little bit, but for Ben to get that goal again, that's some really important goals he's got for us, and it was a fantastic header.
And up to third, does it feel like quite a significant result in your ambitions this season?
It was more the way the game went, to be honest. I think where we are in the league, I think there was more, as I said, that new kind of challenge in some ways for us to be down like that at home and overcome it. I think that was the biggest thing from today. Yeah, we've moved up a position, which obviously is nice, but it's 1 week, it's one weekend again, so we're not getting carried away with that, but it's more the performance and the way we've done it. I think that the boys will benefit a lot from that.
And before you go, how about Luke Shaw? What can you tell us there exactly?
He just wasn't well. He was ill, so
right.
See how he recovers really, but he'll be going home and wrapping himself up and getting back as quick as possible, so hopefully it's not too bad.
And just to check on Harry Maguire, he looked like he might have been in a bit of discomfort as he was leaving the pitch.
Yeah, we'll see with Harry. We'll see, but hopefully he'll be ready for Wednesday, and I thought the boys that came on actually had done really well for us today, and we need